Hi folks, Period Woodworker here. Welcome back to the shop. We're in I think this is the third video that we've done on Belgian honing stones. We did one on deep rock Belgian honing stones. Now we're going to show a couple of the American manufacturers that got heavily involved in these Belgian honing stones because they were so prolific. They are a great stone to be used for the razor honing and also for woodworking. They're great for knives. The premier manufacturer in the 1800s and early 1900s was Pike Manufacturing. They later were purchased and merged with Norton, and the other one was the Carborundum Company. So I wanted to show you a couple of the Belgian honing stones, or how you might find them if you're looking for them out in the market, out in eBay land, and just some of the stuff that you can look for. These often have this very similar label that comes with these. They almost always have the Pike logo, the big pike going through the P. It usually has the grade of the stone, and it usually tells you the inch of the stone. This is a smaller one. The box is in pretty good shape. They don't always have a label on the stone, usually just on the box. This one is it's a completely natural. I haven't gotten it cleaned up, but it's got a multi-gradient stratus in here, and it comes over to the buff colored here. This is a small 5-inch stone, but it's a very good stone. Excuse me. Here's another one that is, and this one is called a superfine. It's a 6-inch stone, same Pike label. While this is a very good stone, excuse me, with Pike, this probably would be one that you would want to use more for razor stones than you would in the woodworking shop, because part of this has some decent amount of the buff color on it, but one or two places it's getting kind of thin, or it was manufactured kind of thin. This is a natural stone. You can see by how the layers kind of undulate there. Great stone. Maybe not the best for a woodworking shop, but it'd be great for razor honing. Here's another one, kind of got a crappy box. This is an Extra Choice Select 7-inch. This is probably one of the most valuable that I have. This has a Pike logo is still on the buff color part of the stone. It doesn't show. This is even though it's dirty, it's pretty much is an unused stone. Here is the other end where it says Extra Choice Selected. That's one of the best that you can get. Sorry, but the box is pretty crappy. I may be selling this one, and you'll recognize it then. This is another color that Pike sometimes use. This is called a half fine. What that means, I don't exactly know. This is almost an unused stone. You can see how thick it is. This one has, this is a glued together stone. It's natural on the top, and of course the slate that they glue it to is natural, but it has a perfectly straight line here, and you can see even though it's thicker over here than here, it's there, but still it's a a great stone. You might want to see one of my earlier videos where we talk about the difference in the glued stones and the natural ones. Probably is very little different in the color, I mean in the quality, but they just are different. Here's one where I guess Pike decided they want to play around with the name a little bit. This is a Belgian, spelled differently. Beautiful label. It's a 5-inch. This also is a glued stone. It's pretty dirty, but there's virtually no use on it at all. I've not cleaned a lot of these up. I bought them and stuck them in a box, so that's great. Here's another one of these half vines. Well, we already talked about that one. And here's one. I've got a couple of these that are smaller, but this one, I guess that even the wealthy, or the very wealthy, who could afford a silver, not sterling silver, but a silver plated Pierpoint container. You can see on the bottom that it's Pike. And it's got a beautiful stone. It exactly fits inside of this Pierpoint container. I'll probably be selling that. It's too pretty for me to even use it in the woodworking shop. So anyway, this is a look at Pike. I appreciate you coming back, and we'll finish up with one more video, some of the others, manufacturers and availability. And so I hope that you subscribe to my channel. Thanks for joining me. Period Woodworker here, and so long.